Thanks for coming back. Today we're going to learn about dynamics. We're going to do a 1D problem without friction. Hi, I'm Anastasia, and I'm going to be teaching you how to do a 1D practice problem with friction. So a forklift driver decides to push a pallet, and we're trying to find the force that will be applied to the wooden pallet if mu is 0.28. So the equation that we're going to be using is Fs equals mu of Sn, which equals mu of S times mg. So friction is a resisting force of relative motion in solid surfaces. So static and kinetic friction are examples of different kinds of friction. All right, so in order to solve this problem, we're going to just plug in our given. So we know that the acceleration of gravity is negative 9.8 meters per second, and our mass, which was previously stated, is 600 kg. So mass equals 600 kg, and acceleration equals negative 9.8 meters per second squared. That's a constant that's never going to change. So we're going to plug this in. So mu is going to be 0.28, and then we're going to do times 600, which is our mass, times 9.8 meters per second squared, of course. Okay, that's. And when you plug that into your calculator, it's going to give you 1,650 newtons. All right, so that is going to be your force. Now, if you want to take it a step further to find acceleration, you can do acceleration equals F over M. Now we have our force, which is 1,650 over 600. Oh, my bad. Using the wrong force. We're going to use force 650 and 600, and that's going to be 108 meters per second squared. And that's the acceleration. To perform this experiment in a class, you can have each student stand behind a chair and push it across the floor, then record the time. Ensure that you have the masses of both the chair and the student to find your mu, or static friction. Let's start with a practice problem. A moving company needs to lift 100 pounds to the top of an apartment building. The piano has an acceleration of 0.45 meters per second squared, and we're looking for tension. Pause. Now try it on your own. Hi, I'm Anastasia. I'll be helping you with dynamics today. Dynamics is a branch of mechanics concerned with the motion of bodies under the action of forces. Okay, so this is a diagram of the piano being pulled to the top of an apartment building. The piano has an acceleration of 0.45 meters per second squared, and we're going to find the tension within the rope. Excuse me. Oh, it also has a mass of 700. So we're going to write our given mass equals 700 pounds. And the acceleration equals 0.45 meters per second squared. Okay, and we're looking for tension. Okay, so we're going to use F equals ma to solve for this. We're going to be solving for our F in the y direction. So F equals ma in the y. We're going to be solving for tension. So tension minus mg equals ma. We're using mg because that's our force weight. Excuse me. We're going to plug in this mg, which is 20 and 9.8, because that is the acceleration of gravity. Oh, sorry. My apologies. mentioned this earlier, we have to convert to kilograms. So it's 320 kilograms for the mass that we're doing here, and that equals 320 kg once again, an acceleration of 0.45 meters per second, because that's the acceleration of the plane. Excuse me. So now once you plug all this in, you're gonna get T minus 3100 newtons equals 140 newtons. And then we're just gonna math this out. So it's gonna go T equals 3100 newtons plus 140 newtons. So tension equals 3,240 newtons. Okay. So the tension within the rope is 3,240 newtons.